Well, good morning. Welcome to Thoughts Can Change Your Life with me, Reverend Lee. Today, I'm going to ask you a question. How aware do you think you are? It's a really good question to ask because here's what I'm going to tell you. Most people will fool themselves. I truly believe that 99% of people, or maybe even more, live their lives totally unconscious. And if 1% live it, then you believe you're part of the 1% who live more consciously, then I've got to ask you this question. How often do you question your beliefs? You should be questioning them every day. Because what is a belief? A belief is just a thought. A belief is just a feeling. It's something you've thought over and over again. You've spoken over and over again. You've put emotions behind it. You've taken action, but it's not truth. A belief is changeable. All beliefs are changeable. So the question that I bring to you is, do you question your beliefs on a daily basis? And are those beliefs serving you and the higher vision of you? And are they serving an expansive vision of you? Or are they contractive? Do they cause you to contract? Do they cause you to go into fear? Because here's what I know about fear. It's the opposite of love. If fear is the opposite of love and you're living in fear, you're out of love and that's your natural state. So there's the ego playing games. And what puts you in fear? Beliefs. You have a belief that you're separate from one. You have a belief that you're not enough. And that belief limits you, causes you to contract, be confined, and that's the source of all pain and suffering, contraction. When we're expanding, when we're becoming more, when we're going more into our infinite nature, we're in joy. It's just as simple as this. Life is like this. So you've got so much time in your day to do what you want to do. So much time in your day to share time with your partner. One of the things that Jean and I have loved for over 20 years is to kayak. When we kayak together in a tandem kayak, we're paddling together, we're on the water. Nothing feels better than being on the water for me. Maybe other than hiking, maybe in the Himalayas or in the mountains. But when I'm on the water, there's something special about it. There's always a breeze. It's never as hot when you're on the water. And Jean and I kayaked until about 5 years ago. And she got a skin condition. And with that skin condition, she felt that she could no longer go with the water because it would affect her. So we didn't kayak. And then a year ago, I sold the kayak that we've had for almost 19 years. And then all of a sudden, she's now retired. About 2 months ago, she retired. And her skin's healed. And she no longer has that skin infection. And she goes, I would like to kayak. And I go, yeah. So we have set out on a journey and have secured a new kayak and all the peripherals that are necessary. And it just feels good. You may say, well, that's extravagant. No, not to me, it's not. To me, it's about Jean and I being able to go on the water together, to feel nature, to get the peace of being on the water, because there's nothing for us that's more peaceful. And so for us, it's an expansive thing. So going on that kayak so many times when we'll go out for about 2 hours normally, and we'll paddle for about an hour. Then after we paddle for an hour, we might be in a little bit of a bay on this large lake that's right by our home. And we just put our paddles down and we go into meditation. right there on the water. Now, isn't that a great thing to do? Especially Gene's retired. Now, I'm not retired, obviously. I'm a full-time minister, but guess what? I control when I work for the most part. So I can make the time several or maybe more days a week to kayak. Why not? And I say this to you because right now, I don't know where you are, but where I am, people are living in a constant state of fear. They do not engage in things. That was really obvious to me Friday night. I invited the entire local Agape community to join me at a concert, outdoor concert, free, with the Agape guys, the band, Rock Molly's incredible band. Gina and I were the only people that showed up. Now, they may have had other things, but a lot of people just don't go out. They're afraid. They're scared. They're locked in their homes. I got to say to you, change your belief if you have a belief about fear. You were meant to live. Live every moment as fully and completely and perfectly as you can. Live to do things that enjoy, that cause you to expand and grow, that give you a reason to wake up in the morning. Don't wake up and say, oh my God, I got nothing to do. I'm bored. I don't want to go out there. I'm afraid. Don't be afraid. It's time for those of us who believe we're more aware to keep questioning our beliefs and to be in the world as a living example of light. A living example of light to all the people that are out there. Because when you do, you'll light other people up because they'll see their light, your light, and they'll be attracted to it. And as they come into your light, their light will expand and grow. The key thing is keep questioning what you believe. And remember, your beliefs will be constantly changing the more you become aware of your infinite nature. With that, everyone, make this your best day ever and know that you are loved. Create a great one. Aloha.